Hi, this is James with the 1HourSmartHome.com, and today we are going to give you a quick review of the Sonos amp, or the new Sonos amp. So this thing just got launched in 2019 and is the upgrade from the Sonos Connect amp. What's different about this amp compared to the old version of the Sonos amp is that this has 125 watts per channel compared to the old amp's 55 watts per channel, so it has much more power. This also has an HDMI port, which means that it can be ported directly to your TV for surround sound, or you could use it with a compatible soundbar that would then stream wirelessly to this for streaming surround sound. But what's even better about this is that if you use this with Sonos by Sonance built-in speakers, which come in both an in-wall and in-ceiling variety, it will allow you to use the TruePlay tuning feature that Sonos is known for. The TruePlay tuning is custom room true tuning. Use your iPhone and the microphone and walk around, and the Sonos plays a series of tones to measure the audio throughout the room. It then sends those signals for processing and creates a custom tune to your room. If you already have a Sonos device, you know that the TruePlay tuning just works. And if you want to test it out, you can even do so by having your room TruePlay tuned and then going to the slider bar and turning it off and on while you're listening to the music. And for most people, you'll notice a serious difference. The TruePlay tuning is optimized to provide an ample and amazing listening experience. So, if you want the TruePlay tuning, it is only compatible with the built-in Sonos by Sonance speakers, which come in ceiling or in wall, but there is an outdoor speaker variety for the Sonos by Sonance speakers that are optimized for this. However, you can't use the TruePlay tuning feature with them because the outdoors is limitless. There's no walls or ceilings to reflect the sound off, so you can't get the TruePlay tuning feature. Now, another nice feature about this is that if you were to use Sonos by Sonance speakers, you can actually connect up to 6 speakers to the amp, versus the old amp only allowed you to use 4 or 2 speakers. Now, what's different is that you can only use Sonos by Sonance speakers to connect up to 6. With regular third-party speakers, you're only going to be able to connect 4 or 2 speakers to this Sonos amp. So in having this installed, it's been a great amp system. I've noticed a sound quality improvement on the locations where I've got 4 speakers connected. That's where you see the biggest improvement in quality over the Sonos Connect amp. And really where you kind of see the improvement in quality is at really high levels, volume levels, as well as any songs that have like kind of a metallic-y or like a high tweeter range. This will help that sound better. So, I've noticed that you want to start with at least medium grade speakers when using this. Ideally, you want to use the Sonos by Sonance amp, or the Sonos by Sonance speakers when using this to get the best sound quality. But if you use anything lower, like a very low builder grade speaker, you're not maximizing the full potential of this thing, and it's kind of a shame. You could use pretty much any amp then. But obviously with this, you're going to be able to have that streaming music services, the easy controllability from Sonos. If you've got the other Sonos products like the Sonos One, the Sonos Beam, the Sonos Playbar, you're going to be able to play those all in sync with the amp, and this is really designed for built-in sound systems. This also will fit in a media rack if you're looking for that. It's got a relatively small profile, can also mount it on a wall. So overall, I love this amp. If you're doing a new home or you're looking for a new amp to power your built-in speakers, this is the one to get because you're going to be able to link everything together, the easy control from the Sonos amp, the Sonos app and the amp that Sonos is known for. And that's really what I love about Sonos, is that it's just easy to use. It just works. Anybody comes into your home that wants to know how to use a sound system, they just flip on an iPad, a phone. It's very simple to control. You don't have to teach them anything. They can figure out how to group rooms and all that stuff. So What we do with a lot of our Sonos stuff is we'll group them all together and play music all at the same time, and this will allow you to do that now with the built-in speakers. Or if you've got, a lot of people have this situation where you move into a new home, it's got built-in sound, but somebody stripped all the audio equipment out or the builder never put it in. This is a great way to utilize those built-in speakers. With this amp, you just put it in and you're ready to go. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I would never spend $599 or $600 or whatever the price is of this amp on a built-in sound system. Well, let me put it this way. If your builder put speakers in, they probably spent far, far more than that to have whole home audio throughout the home. By the time you add up the wiring, the speakers, if you've got 8-ohm speakers or 8 or 10-inch speakers, those are typically, even for builder grade, somewhere in the range of $200 to $400 a pair. So they put some time and thought into this. That doesn't even count the labor as well as the wiring. So if you've got it there, why not use it? It's gonna increase the value of your home to have whole home audio. If you've ever gone to a showing where there's no sound and it's like awkward silences, people just criticize all the little finishes in a house. Well, if you got some music, it kind of ups the atmosphere and the volume. You feel like you're in a restaurant or you're on House Hunters or HGTV, and having this while it's going during the showing, it sounds pretty good. People are convinced. They're like, wow, that's a nice feature. It's like you go into a retail store, it's not silent. I don't know if you have ever noticed that. There's always background music. Why do they have background music in elevators? So just think about that. This is a good investment. This is a good way to add sound to your home to built-in speakers. And please subscribe, like this video, or visit us at onehoursmarthome.com. You can click the links below to this product, but you can also read our in-depth review of the Sonos built-in speakers. Down below, we'll include the link to that, as well as the outdoor speaker review. So 2 great products. I've loved testing this in my home. I'm gonna keep this as well as the Connect amps that I've already got connected. So we've got full Sonos throughout the house, and it is truly amazing. Thank you very much, and visit us at onehoursmarthome.com.